1:33 to go in the game. 23-16 Kansas City.
Let's go! Oh! Let's go!
Fourth down and 3, they call it. Really more like 2.
You know, I kept hearing all week about 4 quarters of football. I mean, the guys, they kept talking about that.
Chiefs 23, Patriots 16.
You have to be able to do that. Everything's not going to be roses.
Watch where Edelman goes. I'll tell you a lot.
Hey, get ready!
There are going to be ups and downs.
Let's go!
He's changing the play. Here we go. This is the game.
You got to make sure that you battle.
Is there anybody you guys want to start with, or you want to just go from the top down?
For the past 13 weeks, the team on the field
By the way, if any of these guys,
has been hard at work.
we say no to. If you have a personal opinion that we should watch them, just say yes, we'll watch them. I mean, we know.
But behind the scenes, Brett Veach and the player personnel staff have been diligently searching the college ranks for the next crop of future Chiefs.
When we go through these linebackers, make sure you guys are just peeking at that college background, because if these guys can't figure stuff out, then they're not going to be able to play here, and we'll just be wasting our time.
While the scouting department is always working toward the future, the current focus at One Arrowhead Drive is on the New England Patriots and the Week 14 showdown in Foxborough. And for Director of Football Operations, Mike Borgonzi, the trek east is also an opportunity to return home to his alma mater, where he, along with team president Mark Donovan, spent their college careers playing for Brown University.
Actually, no, we played here a couple years ago. I went up there to check out the new facilities. But really spend time here, it's probably been 15 years.
Yeah, I think I came back. My buddy got inducted into the Hall of Fame like 5 years ago. But every time we play the Patriots, we both go up the hill. Yeah. He's got to go check in.
Usually every Sunday morning when I see Mark, we'll
check the scores on the plane on the way trips, just to make sure we know where we are.
Talk about the game. And coach there now was the quarterback when I was playing at Brown. Was the head coach now, James Perry. He's going to be good for the program. Great guy, and looking forward to the future.
We got to say hi to the bear. So this is Bruno. Bruno used to live outside the building that was across the street from the football field. And every football captain had to climb up on the bear and get his picture taken. Yeah. I am not climbing up on the bear today. Sorry. Uh-oh. There it is.
I heard you're on here.
I am.
See, Sean Morey. I played with Sean. Sean played in the league for 10 years, probably. James Devlin, Super Bowl winner.
Zach Diossi. Steve Jordan.
Steve just got inducted into the Vikings Hall of Fame.
And his son is Cam Jordan.
Cam Jordan.
Plays for the Saints.
Yep.
And you got Billy O, head coach of the Texans. And then that really unathletic kid who's falling over.
Is that you right there?
Is me from college. How you doing, man?
How you doing,
Mark Donovan. Good to see you, man.
Awesome.
Thanks for having us in here.
Of course.
We were just
checking out the mural.
Exactly.
We're trying to get rid of some of the older guys, make room for. We've had some oversights, guys like Mike.
You're saying that to an older guy.
So
you're gonna replace me with the younger guy? Is that what you're saying?
We put for Gonzi. We gotta get him up there, man. Let's go.
So James was the quarterback when I was here. He was the best competitor. He was the best player on the team, but the best competitor. So it's hard not to follow that, right?
And you can't do it without a full bag.
You can't do it without a full bag.
Before head coach James Perry was dominating the Ivy League for Brown, the Chiefs' own Mark Donovan was under center for the Bears.
Can we get a new photo where I'm not falling down? Every photo is me falling.
The ball security was so good there.
And although the photos on the wall may not do him any justice, Donovan's career at Brown was strong, leading the Bears to a 12-7-1 record during his 2 seasons with the team.
The length of the football field. What an incredible play by Mark Donovan.
This has got to go on record somewhere. Can somebody please put this on record?
Oh, here we go.
What is this?
Oh, you got it highlighted.
Oh, yeah.
First team.
First team offense, yeah.
Now, the best was I did go into the archives.
Oh, you must have gone
But,
way back. Oh, no.
This is Mark Donovan right at the
Yeah,
top.
yeah.
This is
Jimmy
now
Kerp.
digitized.
We ran every form of offense you could imagine. We did a little bit of everything, so I don't think they were really afraid of my speed, I can say
There's
that.
some stuff right there, a little go.
That's just an athlete. That's all that is. It's just athletic. Watch this. There's a linebacker. He's like, I'm going to cover him. Look, there's absolutely no one covering the guy in the three-point stance. He runs a 2-yard out.
That's just football IQ.
That's just football IQ. Just get it out. Get the ball out, right?
The best is the Patriots. When you put this on for Mahomes right before kickoff, the Patriots
Yes.
are going to be in for a hell of a day today.
For some, Gillette Stadium represents home for the defending world champion New England Patriots.
Sailing to the upright, and the kick is no good. And the Patriots have won their 6th Super Bowl title.
You guys are awesome.
But like Donovan and Borgonzi, another chief is returning to familiar territory. For defensive line coach Brendan Daly, returning to Foxborough is a homecoming of sorts, to a place where he spent 5 seasons, winning 3 Super Bowls. However, prior to his defensive dominance in New England, Daly was a bit of a journeyman, getting his start with the Minnesota Vikings in 2006, prior to teaming up with Steve Spagnuolo's St. Louis Rams in 2009. And this offseason, after receiving a call from his former defensive coordinator to be a part of a new defensive staff in Kansas City, Daly finds himself back in Foxborough, but this time on the opposite sideline.
Listen, Brendan, you can't argue with his success. He's got 3 Super Bowl rings now. And just in watching the Patriots play defense in these past 5 or 6 years, I can see Brendan Daly's handprint all over.
Okay, look, we got about maybe 15 calls left in this game. Yep. Let's go through and get them right here. Let's just know what we're going to call.
I love the way he coaches, his energy, what he can bring to the table. I think Brendan has a great feel for overall all 11 back end up front, so that's going to be really valuable for me.
We gotta get this run game solved right now. Is that with me? We gotta lock arms, we gotta strike, we gotta press blocks, we gotta get this run game fixed right now. All right?
Anything differently, even if it's just emotionally about facing an old team?
You know, my focus has been on the preparation and what needs to be done, and dealing with our team and our situation and trying to get my group best ready to go and win a game against a really good football team. I don't know, walking in the stadium there, I'm sure there'll be some memories that flood back and things of that nature, but honestly, when the game kicks off, you're focused on winning the game.
As the much-anticipated rematch of last season's AFC Championship game kicked off, New England would set the tone early.
Off tackle run, it's a flea flicker, and Brady will throw it. He's got Edelman to the near side. He catches it. Touchdown, New England.
As Mahomes flings it, it's picked off. And that Patriot defense has its 21st interception of the season.
The safety cuts underneath, actually the corner, J.C. Jackson. And a rough start for the Chiefs.
Despite a slow start, the Chiefs were able to limit Tom Brady and the Patriot offense to a quick 3-and-out on the ensuing drive.
They're having trouble blocking us in there. Let's keep the pressure on them in there. That's a hell of a job.
The Chiefs would continue to apply pressure, stopping the Patriots from reaching the red zone for a second consecutive drive, forcing Nick Folk to trot onto the field, looking to put New England ahead by 7.
On 4th and 3 at the Kansas City 23. Oh, it's blocked! It is blocked and picked up by Kansas City! Javarius Ward got it! The Chiefs get their second block kick in as many weeks!
And nothing gets a team revved up more than a great special teams play, and right there, you've got to love that.
Now the Chiefs have a second of 3 drives into New England territory. Drive number 2 was a 48-yard Harrison Butker field goal.
2nd and 25. Got an open man, and it's caught at the 15 and taking it to the house. Is McCole Hardman.
Jet fuel, 48 yards, and the Chiefs take the lead. Like we always say, It's just a matter of time. They can strike in a hurry, and the
Hey, that's big plays right there, baby.
And the Chiefs now lead the Patriots 10-7 on a 48-yard pass play from Mahomes. But now things change for the Patriots. They are staring at a deficit.
Hey, the D-line is doing a hell of a job of stopping the run now. Hey, whoever got support, stay play the support, and then we'll come right
James White starts in the backfield this time on first down. They love to throw to White. They're going to throw now in a sand caught, intercepted Rashad Breeland, and Breeland alive, stumbling at the 34. Tom Brady throws a pick on first down, and the sword goes right back to Mahomes, deep now in New England territory.
Hey, Five, nobody said it had to be close. Nobody said it had to be close. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man. Come on, let's go.
Now Patrick Mahomes, who's had 14 points in his last 2 drives,
Play by play.
will take over first and 10 at his own 27.
They bring Hill to the backfield. Look at this formation.
Chiefs are 3 of 5 on third down. They have third down and goal to go at the 4.
It's Kelsey who takes the direct snap. It takes it in for the touchdown. It was Kelsey in that bizarre formation.
And the Chiefs get their second consecutive touchdown on a Kelsey direct snap run.
Down me out!
Just keep firing, man. Nobody said it had to look pretty. You gotta give me any.
And the Chiefs, 23 unanswered red, white, and gold points.
Let's go! No!
Close plays in the NFL are unavoidable and a part of the game.
Mahomes in trouble. Fires it late, incomplete. Watkins was double teamed. And a flag thrown.
Since 1999, coaches have been granted the ability to challenge any on-field rulings.
Where will they mark it? I think they're going to give it. The challenge flag is out on the far side.
Usually Belichick does not challenge carelessly.
But each coach is only afforded 2 opportunities to change the outcome of a given play.
Where do they mark this? Ball comes out.
And for Bill Belichick, his 2 chances would come on the same drive.
All kinds of things to figure out. Where's the forward progress?
New England is challenges on the field of a man being down by contact.
Leaving New England powerless for the remainder of the game.
No time is left on the clock at the end of the third quarter. They have given the football to New England. Kelsey ruling, fumbling the football.
Big boy drive. Big boy drive.
Rex Burkhead is the running back. Chiefs lead by 10, but New England with all the momentum. They fake to Burkhead. They throw left. It goes to a missed tackle left side inside the 10-yard line. And now N'Keal Henry breaking tackles and diving for the far front pylon. Are they going to say a touchdown here?
Was he out or in? That's close. This is really close. But the problem is they have no challenges. They can't do anything about it.
They're going to say no touchdown. Henry just shy. And now it's third down and goal to go for the Patriots at the 5.
Watch where Edelman goes. I'll tell you a lot.
Hey, get ready!
The throw, Clark and pressure. He gets sacked at the 10. Alex Okafor gets the sack, but Frank Clark was caving in the opposite
Ain't
side.
nobody on your team blocking. They wish they had.
After forcing the Patriots to settle for a field goal, both teams would continue to trade blows throughout the remainder of the fourth quarter. And despite trailing by a touchdown with 5 minutes left to play, Tom Brady and the Patriots offense would have the ball with a potential game-tying drive on the line.
1:33 to go in the game. 23-16 Kansas City.
Let's go.
Fourth down and 3 they call it, really more like 2. The football is at the 5. Chiefs 23, Patriots 16.
Here we go. This is the game.
Takes the snap, Chiefs spring pressure. Left side throw, and it's broken up in the end zone. A 21 down, knocked down by Rashad Breeland. The Chiefs hold on downs at the 5-yard line.
Edelman one-on-one. The throw's there, and Breeland with the play of the day right there with his finger coming right over the top.
And the Kansas City Chiefs have done what some thought was not possible. The Chiefs have beaten New England for the second time in Foxborough in the last 3 seasons. And now, with the Oakland loss today, your Kansas City Chiefs are the AFC West champions again. Back to back to back to back.
Go get your hands, home. You already know. No. It's the West.
It was obviously a good feeling going through the adversity during the season and then to still be the AFC West champs. I mean, that was the first goal that we had. And obviously we have more goals and we want to do more, but you have to get that first one if you want to put yourself in the right position to do that. And so we were definitely excited to go into a hostile environment, get a big win against a really good opponent, and then obviously get the AFC West and then come back to the Kingdom.
Good luck to y'all the rest of this year, man. Good luck to y'all. It's a great game, man.
This will be interesting because New England, if they end up the 2 seed, let's pretend Baltimore gets the 1 now. The 2 and 3 seed are going to play. And I can tell you right now, if New England wins out, Kansas City's coming back. That's right.
If you can get the 1 or 2 seed and get the bye, it definitely helps having that week off and being able to prepare. But we understand that it's kind of out of our hands. That stuff has to happen in order for that to happen. And so now we're just really focused on the week-by-week process of day by day of just going out there and putting our best football out there. And that's in practice, that's in the games. And if we get the bye, we do. And if we don't, we're going to play in that wild card round and still build to get ourselves in the right position.
There's a lot going on here this afternoon. Snowfall, a lot of it. And the Chiefs have a shot to get a bye in the playoffs, but they must keep winning. The Chiefs also want to continue dominance over a bitter division rival. A win today would be a 9th straight win over the Denver Broncos.
We knew it was going to be a team that was playing really good football, and we knew that it was going to be a little weather in there too at the same time. So we wanted to really focus on the details and making sure we prepared ourselves. And so Coach Reed does a good job of preparing us for situations like that, so that when we get there, we're not surprised by anything. We really just focus on playing football and focus on the details, and we were able to do that.
Hey, man. Hey, y'all got to love this, baby. We got some great weather. We got some great opponents. We got to go out there and show them what we do, baby. And make sure when you hit it, you accept this opportunity and go out, fly around and make plays. Let's go, baby. Playmakers on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Luckily, we had played the playoff game last year, so I kind of played in the snow a little bit.
This is nice right here.
Not to that extent, but I knew that I could throw the ball and still do those things.
EB, I can spin it in anything. I can spin it in anything. We dominate, baby. We dominate, baby.
We deserve to be here. Period. Understand that. You want to come in our house, we got to handle that. You know that. Let's play for each other. Let's play fast, and let's have some fun. Championship swag. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, man.
The biggest thing was just getting out there on the field and letting the receivers run the routes.
Have the right mentality, baby. Let's get it.
You already know, baby. Let's go.
And once I realized that they were pretty much good at doing everything, I had a full confidence that we were going to go out there and then put some points up.
Here we go. Color. Body right.
1st and 10, Chiefs of the Bronco 41. Mahomes faking a handoff, throwing long, coming near side. Tyreek Hill, touchdown, Kansas City.
It don't mean to me. It don't mean to me. I spin it in anything.
A blast of snow does not matter. Mahomes to Hill is lethal.
Hey, that's a hell of a route, baby.
They kind of had a coverage where they were kind of cheating to the 3 receiver side, and we went under center, and it actually was kind of an even front, so they were kind of looking over to the left, and they saw Tyreek kind of stem inside, and he was running a deep route, and he pivoted back out, ran a great route, and he was able to keep his foot in, and I put it out there, and whenever he gets a step on someone, it's pretty much over.
Kansas City with 6 points in the second quarter. They've set an all-time Chiefs record of second quarter points. They would like to add to it here, leading by 9 after the Broncos just kicked a field goal. 3rd and 10, Kansas City at the 21 of Denver. Spencer Ware at running back, into the right flat. Mahomes stepping up, being pressured, he'll be sacked. But this makes this a really tough kick now for Harrison Butker. He's got 2 in this game, but they have been from 23 and 24.
That's my bad. I'll get us in the end zone, baby. I'll get us in the end zone.
I think the mindset that you always have to have in the locker room is it's kind of that 0-0 ball game. You have to make sure that you know that you have to still go out there and battle, because in the NFL things can change really quickly. And so for us, we knew we had the lead, but we knew we didn't finish the drives that we wanted to as an offense. And so we wanted to make sure that we did a good job of that opening drive of getting it down there and scoring a touchdown.
Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
It's 1st down and goal to go. Chiefs lead 15-3.
So 180. Right side.
From the moving pocket, hits Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And Frosty the Snowman can drink the sweet nectar of the end zone as he'll party with Mahomes, who slides into second base, and will celebrate with Tyreek Hill, who's got his second of the day.
Go over two.
Trying to make it the 3-score game and get it to a good number where you can kind of make sure that lead's set. You know where you're at in the football game.
Hey. 2.
It just goes with just having confidence that you're going to go out there and execute on it. And so we prepare ourselves each and every week. We have certain plays that we like versus certain defenses, and we were prepared for that moment.
Here we go. Let's Go on, 80!
Chiefs will go for two, leading 21-3. Mahomes holding it under pressure, pump faking, moving to his right, trying to keep the play alive. Keeps it alive and finds in the end zone for 2 points. Sammy Watkins.
They dropped 8, so basically they only had 3 men rushing, and so the offensive line did a great job of giving me time to make a throw. And when you drop that many people, there's a lot of times we only have 4 or 5 guys out there in routes, and so they have to find ways to get open. And so I just wanted to extend the play long enough for those guys to get open, and Sammy did a good job of kind of striking back out and getting himself open. Did I look like Lamar with that Duke? That's as close as I can get right there. I think I'm a snow game guy.
23-3 Chiefs. 2 touchdown passes for Mahomes.
I don't know why, but I kind of like it. Everything's super slow, and I'm just like out here just like standing straight in the pocket, just like, whoop, whoop. Victory, victory, victory. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
The Chiefs go to a knee, and the dominance continues over the Denver Broncos. 9 straight victories now over Denver.
Coming up, they will be at Chicago and home for the Chargers to wrap it up.
The Chiefs get it done today in tough conditions again, this time in the snow and cold. 23-3 over the Denver Broncos.
Let's keep on stacking. Keep on believing in each other. Remember we said a few weeks ago when everybody was feeling down, everybody was looking down on us, all we had to do was believe in each other. It's a team. Let's go. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3.
What an interesting game we have coming up this week as the Chiefs take on the Chicago Bears, because we got a lot of ties with the Chicago Bears and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Before he was calling the shots in the Windy City, Bears head coach Matt Nagy was prowling the sidelines for the Chiefs.
Nice and on time all day long.
Beginning his career as a coaching intern with head coach Andy Reid in Philadelphia, Nagy followed Reid to Kansas City, where he would serve as the quarterback's coach for 3 seasons. A promotion would later elevate Nagy to co-offensive coordinator in 2016. And in 2017, after Brad Childress took over as assistant head coach, Nagy assumed duties as a lone offensive coordinator.
Stay together, don't point the fingers, and we go win this game and move on.
And during his tenure with the Chiefs, Nagy played a critical role in the development of then backup quarterback Patrick Mahomes.
First off, I mean, he's a great teacher. I think that was a big thing for me. At the end of my first year, they really were helping me just mentally process the offense and going about my business and doing things and having success. And so with Nagy, I mean, obviously he's a great guy, someone who puts in the work, and he's someone that helped me out a ton that first year.
So Nags helped apprentice Mahomes for that 17 season, leaves to go to Chicago, and now he has the quarterback who was selected in the draft 8 picks before Mahomes.
The Chicago Bears select Mitchell Trubisky, quarterback, North Carolina.
There's 2 teams we are keeping an eye on now. First of all, the Kansas City Chiefs. They are all the way back at the end of the draft, 27. But I am told they are making the most noise of any team plotting a potential move up. The belief right now is that this could be for a quarterback. Maybe it is Deshaun Watson. Maybe it's Patrick Mahomes, who they love. And
obviously, I wanted the Chiefs to pick me. I knew stuff had to kind of happen in order for that to happen. But you're nervous, of course. I mean, you don't know where you're going to spend the next, hopefully, 10 to 15, 20 years of your life.
All right, read it back to me and then let's turn it in. Card is in.
All right, congratulations.
I was nervous. I knew the Chiefs had a chance, and when I got that call, I talked to pretty much everyone in the organization, and I was very excited and very happy and got to spend it with my family.
In the 2017 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Patrick Mahomes II.
I tell you what, our entire group here is really, really excited. Andy and his offensive staff, they're going to do a great job.
I told you were going to get this call. Huh?
We good?
Huh? I know you are. I know you are, man. We're excited for you. It's a great night, great day. Enjoy it. And we're fired up, man.
He was someone I knew was in my corner who wanted me to be here as well. And so it was definitely a good feeling having him call and talk to me and have that same excitement that I had.
That's the quarterback of the future that they're putting the eggs in the Mahomes basket.
I only had like one hat at my draft party. It was only the Chiefs hat. And I was very happy just to be here, and I was glad and never thought about being anywhere else.
Now please stand, remove your hats, in honor of America.
Familiarity took center stage in the Week 16 showdown in Chicago, pitting teacher against student, while 2 of the 2017 NFL Draft's most talked about superstars looked to clash for the very first time. But when the game kicked off in Chicago, it was the teacher who would take control of the contest.
No score, big rush to the outside. Mahomes will scramble. He's at the 10, he's at the 5, touchdown! Kansas City! Patrick Mahomes runs it in from 12 yards.
I'm like, Khalil was chasing me for a second. I was running as hard as I could. I was like, don't catch me.
Butker swinging his right leg through. It is lined up, and it is good! A new career high for the butt kicker. Quick inside throw, touchdown! Kansas City! Travis Kelce! And the Chiefs have 3 drives, 3 scores to lead 16-0.
Yes, sir.
4th and goal at the 4-yard line. Chiefs by 17. Fade pattern near side, broken up by Tavarius Ford. The Chiefs hold on downs in the goal-to-go zone.
Big boys. They're not gonna
Snap to Mahomes, retreating, throwing it. Damian Williams in the left flat by the linebacker. Touchdown! And the Chiefs answer the Bears' field goal with a touchdown. And the Chiefs are going to get a 5th consecutive victory and go to 11-4. And Patrick Mahomes and the defense, how about back-to-back weeks of not allowing a touchdown by an opponent?
Hell of a win, man. Let's keep it going, baby. Keep it going. Focus on getting better, man. Focus on getting better week in and week out, man. Dominate on 3, man. 1, 2, 3. Dominate!
Such a pleasure to be here tonight with everyone. This party is one of our favorite traditions. I want to take a special note of saying thank you to the families. We know that the NFL season is long and arduous.
With the holiday season in full swing and Christmas just around the corner, the Chiefs' kingdom has many reasons to give thanks. During Andy Reid's 6th season in Kansas City, the Chiefs have captured a 4th consecutive AFC West title, while also solidifying the franchise's 22nd playoff appearance. But this year, the Chiefs have a late arrival just in time for the holidays, after acquiring 17-year NFL veteran and Super Bowl champion Terrell Suggs off the waiver wire.
It's time for our holiday edition of Defending the Kingdom as the Chiefs go into the Chargers and into the playoffs. We talked about the resurgence of the NFL's best defense here, but the addition of Suggs and what it means to this team on and off the field.
And multiple playmakers, multiple alpha dogs. It's Jones, Frank Clark, it's now T. Sizzle.
Pushing out of bounds, Clark!
We talk about some T. Sizzle. He's trying to bring that fire, right? He's been to the Super Bowl. He's won it, but then it's the way he turns the switch to the next thing.
Back at Arrowhead
He
Stadium.
handles that like a true professional, like a guy who's been to the top of the mountain.
Appreciate our OG for coming in here.
And he's bringing that air of confidence so everybody else can, hey, this is the way we do things. It's one prize, one vision, one goal, and that's in Miami. That's a Super Bowl.
1st and goal, Chiefs from the Los Angeles 7-yard line.
2:42 to go in the game. Chiefs 1st and goal at the 7 now. Handoff Damian Williams to the right. They clear it out. Keeps his head on the ground. Dives. Touchdown! Kansas City. Damian
As the
Williams.
Chiefs look to wrap up another 12-4 season, they would need a little Fitz magic in order to clinch the 2 seed and a 1st-round bye.
Meanwhile, Miami has 1st and goal, down by 4.
Fitzpatrick back to throw, looking, fires, back to the end zone, touchdown! Mike Gesicki! Unbelievable!
Okay, so Miami gets scored with 2 seconds left, and they win it. No, they're not. That's why I love.
And the crowd now knows it. What a throw by Fitzpatrick. What a touchdown run by Williams.
What's a bees, baby?
On the last weekend of the regular season in the NFL.
I'm getting confused. What game are you calling?
I'm calling both games.
And the Chiefs get the bye in the playoffs with an incredible last 15 minutes to this regular season.
All in all, great game, and hail to the Dolphins.
Magic, bro. 2 weeks in a row. I'm a dog. We're gonna buy, man.
The franchise, presented by GEHA, will continue throughout the playoffs, returning on January 22nd.